And away from the country now, the exiled Kenyan lawyer Miguna, who has been living in Canada after his dramatic deportation in 2018, says he has received his Kenyan passport following a directive from President William Ruto. Miguna took to his social media accounts to state that he is now waiting for the government to lift the red alert advisory it issued to airlines not to carry him back to the country. The self-declared National Resistance Movement NRM leader was deported in March 2018 after swearing in then opposition leader Raila Odinga as the people's president. Millicent Luamba Udmo.
Exiled Kenyan lawyer Miguna, who has been living in Canada after his dramatic deportation in 2018, says he has received his Kenyan passport following a directive from President William Ruto. Miguna took to his social media accounts to state that he is now waiting for the government to lift the red alert advisory it issued to the airlines not to carry him back to the country. Miguna said 1,687 days after Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, Fred Matiang'i, Karanja Kibicho and Gordon Kihalangwa conspired to illegally seize and destroy his Kenyan passport, President William Ruto has had a new one delivered to him and he is waiting for the lifting of the red alerts. The self-declared National Resistance Movement NRM leader was deported in March 2018 after swearing in the opposition leader Raila Odinga as the people's president.
Odinga, in full realization of the high calling, assumed the office of the People's President of the Republic of Kenya. So help me God.
Miguna had earlier in September written to the head of public service Joseph Kinyua demanding facilitation to travel to Nairobi for President William Ruto's swearing in, which was held on September 13th. In November 2021, Miguna's plan to travel back to Kenya hit a dead end after Air France declined to fly him over a red alert.
I'm not going. I'm not going. Where are my luggage? Where is my passport? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. The captain cannot fly. The captain cannot fly. Put that phone down. The captain cannot fly. The captain cannot fly.
The outspoken lawyer had secured several court orders directing the government to provide him with a new Kenyan passport after security agencies defaced his passport following his arrest and subsequent deportation in 2018.
These are the court orders, read them. These court orders say I must be in this country. Yeah.
Why are they not allowing you to?
Because of politics, they are scared of me. Now you, as a captain, is not allowed to fly me anywhere against my will. First of all, I don't have a passport. Secondly, I didn't book your plane. Thirdly, I don't have status in Dubai. So how am I going to go to Dubai? I don't live in Dubai. I don't work in Dubai. I have no connections to Dubai. So I'm not going to Dubai. Let them kill me. That's fine. Let them kill me. That's what they want. Let them go ahead and do it.
Kenya Kwanza allies want outgoing Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i to be compelled to pay the exiled lawyer Miguna 7 million shillings as ordered by the court. Lawyer Nelson Harvey led the claimor, arguing that the High Court directed the CS and the Director of Criminal Investigation DCI, George Kinoti, to pay Miguna's damages for the countless times they disregarded orders issued to facilitate the activist's return. The new development came minutes after Miguna was issued a new passport as proposed by President William Ruto's administration. Earlier, The Canadian-based lawyer shared an image of his new passport, ascertaining that his return to the country after 4 years of being in exile was one order away. Miguna thanked President Ruto and made a snide comment against the retired head of state Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga, who accused of frustrating his return home. On September 13th, Miguna announced that the red alerts that had been issued against him would eventually be lifted. Ruto had vowed to bring back the exiled lawyer after assuming office, saying that Miguna is a Kenyan and if there is a crime he committed, there are laws in place for him to be tried against.
Miguna tutamrejesha nyumbani mara moja kwa sababu ni Mkenya, ndio hajafanya, hana hatia yoyote, na hata kama ako na hatia yoyote aletwe nyumbani. Kuna sheria ambayo atakabiliana nayo. Mimi sioni haja ya kuwa na wakimbizi wa kutoka nchi zingine Kenya. Na tuko na mmoja wetu Mkenya amefanywa mkimbizi kule Canada.
Miguna was barred from returning to Kenya despite the court directing Matiang'i and his foreign affairs counterpart Rachel Omamo to issue him emergency travel documents at the Kenya High Commissions in Canada or Germany. The court further ruled that his Kenyan identity card could not be used as a travel document. Matiang'i had asked Miguna to fill out a one-page document for citizenship re-registration, arguing that the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution scrapped dual citizenship. Millicent Luamba, Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television.